Hello everyone, and welcome back to my three-part series, 10x your understanding of machine learning in 10 minutes or less. In the first installment, we learned about algorithms, and I told you that algorithms are just like recipes that we know from the kitchen. In the second installment, I talked about decisions, and I said that just as you make decisions, computers also make decisions, and the decisions that computers make have impact in the real world. In this, the third and final installment, I like to talk about machine learning. Machine learning is the modern way in which computers are taught to make decisions. Machine learning can be contrasted with what came before it, which we might call direct or rule-based algorithm development. Before machine learning, algorithms to make decisions were very complicated. They were developed by high-priced engineers over a period of many years. It involved great pampering of the engineers to do this. And over time, a complex code base only becomes more unpleasant to recommend as decision cases become more baroque and elaborate and hard to follow. Around 5 years ago, around 2015, we really saw a paradigm shift where almost nobody wanted to write algorithms the old way, and almost everyone wanted to write algorithms that make decisions using machine learning. The primary difference in using machine learning is that instead of writing an algorithm to make a decision, we write an algorithm to learn to make a decision. The difference might sound subtle, but what it means practically is that we end up with orders of magnitude less software. And less software means less expense to write the software and less expense to maintain the software. However, there is a catch, and there's no free lunch. Whereas before, we had to write and maintain expensive computer software, what we now must do in the machine learning era is maintain large databases of fully labeled examples of the decisions we want to make. Now, by fully labeled, I mean we have examples of recommendation tasks, and we have access to what the correct answer should have been. Without access to the correct answer, we cannot train our models. With machine learning, the writing of complicated computer software is now replaced by the collection of data and the training of an algorithm on that data. This is sometimes described by saying that data is the new code. Okay, so this has been our three-part series, 10x your understanding of machine learning in 10 minutes or less. In the first installment, we learned what algorithms are, and I told you that they're similar to recipes that we have in the kitchen. In the second installment, we talked about decisions, and I told you that computers make decisions just like people. In the final installment, we talked about machine learning, and I told you that machine learning replaces code with data. We might say that data is the new code. Thanks for following along. I hope you learned something. Try and identify examples of machine learning in your own life and see if you can apply what you've learned here. Thanks for following along, and stay tuned for new updates from Deep Revelations.